Seth Rollins. You may have the money in the bank briefcase, and you may have the contract. But mark my words, when you go to cash in, you will fail. You will fail, Seth Rollins. You will fail just like you have failed before. You will not be champion, and by the end of this year, you will still not be champion. So keep hold of that money in the bank contract, because all it is a piece of paper. And when you go to cash in, you will come out like you went in, worthless and gold-less. You will come out, Seth Rollins, as you went in, with nothing. You will go with the money in the bank contract, but at the end, and in the end, the money in the bank will never be yours. You will go in with the money in the bank. You will come out poor and penniless. John Cena. I told you by September 15th, you will no longer have the belt. And now, you said, at Money in the Bank, you wanted to teach. How can you teach, John Cena, when you have never been taught? Nor have you ever learned. Nor have you ever listened to the words of wisdom. The only thing you've ever heard was Triple H when he said, pride goeth before a fall. And now tonight, John Cena, you call me, you disrespect me by calling me a spineless keyboard warrior. I am a warrior, but I am not a keyboard warrior. I am an author. But not a spineless keyboard author. I have a spine, and my spine is stronger, as my will is stronger than yours will ever be. Just because you go on Instagram and your keyboard is on your phone, you are still spineless, John Cena. You are the most spineless wrestler I have ever had the displeasure of watching in the ring. Before, I looked up to you and I liked you. But after 2007, after I saw you in Albany, and you disrespected my friend, he had MS. Did you come out of the ring and shake his hand? Did you come out of the ring and say, cheer up? Did you come out of the ring and tell him never give up? Did you come out of the ring and give him a shirt? Sign it or not sign it? No. You fought Roman Reigns. You lost your belt. And then you had the gall, the selfish, spineless, arrogant gall to walk out of the arena, walk out of the ring, never even acknowledging my friend. But when I stood up, John Cena, when I stood up, you looked me right in the eye. And I saw the fear. I saw the shame. I saw the guilt. And the next year, at WrestleMania, or wherever, whatever pay-per-view it was, you didn't have a match and you saw The Undertaker, you called out The Undertaker because of me. I cheered. I cheered because you got beat. Because you were in the ring with The Undertaker because of me. You were in the ring with The Undertaker because when I looked into your eyes and you looked into mine, you saw The Undertaker. You saw what would happen. And you feared. And you shook. And you ran back to the bathroom because you were about to pee your pants. As far as the other one, you probably did that too in the ring. Thought I smelled something. John Cena, you called us. You called me an ignorant armchair activist that can't do nothing. Find me if you can. Beat me if God allows. John Cena, I'm glad. I'm glad that you only have 18 or 19 appearances left. When you are finally done and you make your last appearance, I will be glad that your career is dead and buried. I've buried a lot of souls, but I was never happy when I did. your career will be buried. Your career will be done. You and your career will be buried and done. And I will throw a party for you, John. I will throw a party for you after your last day. Next year, I will throw a party for John Cena. And the balloons will read, "Rest in peace." And they will also read, "I hope you have a fond farewell." But the last one, the last balloon, will read, "Gone forever. Career buried." Never could he wrestle. Never was he any good. John Cena, you call yourself the last great champion. But I say, once your career is dead, buried, and the worms are feasting on your career, there will be a greater champion than you. You were not the last great champion. You were just a man who thinks the wrong thing. You are not a great champion. You are just a man whose ego has deflated his soul. God will show you the error of your ways, and He will send a warrior by September 15th to take your belt, so that when you retire, when your career is nothing but dirt and your kingdom reduced to rubble, another champion will rise up, far greater than you, John Cena. You are not the last great champion. There were many great champions before you, and now they are in heaven looking down at you. And they are ashamed of you. John Cena, you can try to ruin wrestling, but the only thing you'll ruin is your career. Rest in peace.